again. Next thing you know, it was 15 straight posts. Was all Luka in the Laker jersey, AD, and I was like, "We live? We on?"
Where were you when the trade happened?
Ooh, that's a good one. How did you find out about the trade? That's a good question.
Me?
Yeah.
I was at Gravitas at a Grammy party.
Okay.
And I'm ordering a glass of Pinot
Okay.
Noir.
I see how you're holding it.
Yeah, like
holding
this.
the glass. Okay.
And my son had just dropped 39.
Okay, go back. Where he dropped 39 at?
Easy flex.
in the Clippers facility, in the what is it, the Intuit Dome. They just played Brentwood. He played crazy, so I'm celebrating for him.
Okay.
So we go in, we're about to have a glass of wine, and I just looked at my phone and said, breaking news. And I went to show Jamil. He said, man, you playing. I said, go to the gram. You always got to check the gram.
Right away. You
As
got to
soon as
load your gram.
I load the gram, and it was just boom, 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 and then text messages.
So coming
That's how I found out.
D-Right? How you found out?
I was at the Mexican vendors market downtown LA. You all know I'm a real LA local.
Yeah.
So I went to see my people, and they got all the vendors there, tacos, churros, burrito, everything. Like a food truck, all Mexican food. And Mia and I were standing in line. I think she was getting churros. I got some tacos, and I was like, wait, Luka to the Lakers? And she was like, what? I was like, this ain't real.
What, you get like a notification on your phone?
No, somebody text me.
Okay.
Luka to the Lakers, and this person is not a basketball person. I don't know him for basketball. So I'm like, the same thing like you just said, I went straight to Twitter, Shams. I know Woj, he retired. I went straight to Shams, and I was like, oh, this shit is real.
Right.
And that's when we found out, and everybody started calling and FaceTiming me. My boy Biscuit was the first one that hit me like, bro, what is going on? I'm like, bro, I'm still in awe and in shock as well. Yeah, shout out to my guy Biscuit, man, one of the greatest shooters ever.
I like that.
Bob, how you found out?
So we were on our way to a 16-year-old birthday party.
Okay.
And me and Lisa in the car, and she's like, you see this? And I'm like, man, that is such AI. That is not real.
It is not real.
So we do what we always, we fact check with Instagram and Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I go and I'm like, oh, and by chance, at the same time you texted me, you said, we need to post something now. I was like, yo, it seems so unreal because I'm like waiting to see, you know how you see some of those fake accounts that have like a different name, like
It might have something that you can't see,
letters that are not
like an
right.
underscore or something.
Right,
like
exactly.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, and mind you, I think I was in shock for like an hour, even after looking at it, everything. Even though I confirmed it, double confirmed it, and triple confirmed it, I still couldn't believe it. 'Cause I was like, why?
Why? Mm-hmm.
Like on both sides, because at one point, remember that whole expression where Cuban says, "I will get divorced
Yes.
Yeah.
before I trade."
When Cuban was the
But
majority.
he sold,
owner of the
yeah,
team.
yeah,
He was the majority owner.
He was a majority owner.
Yeah, a lot of people don't remember that.
So the door shut, they was like,
Absolutely.
yeah. So I found out. I just got home. I was out all day with it was family day. I had actually went to a kids kindergarten game. Great game. In the kindergarten space. So I've been out all night, tired. Got back in Beverly Hills about 9 something. I'm in the crib and I look at my phone and I got a text message from Ken. We talk all the time, and he sent me a screenshot. And so I zoom into the screenshot. Like I'm thinking, we fellas, we send each other stuff all the time.
I don't know what he been
You know what I mean? So I zoom into the screenshot and I see it's Sham. So I'm like, what is this? And I see Luka to the Lakers and AD to Dallas. I'm like, AI.
Yeah.
This is an AI account, right?
Yeah.
So I don't say nothing. I go right to
100%.
social media, load my joint up. First person I see, Famous Loso. Y'all call him Famous Loso?
Yeah, we follow
Famous
Larry.
Los. I
Shout
call
out
him
to
Loso.
Los.
Famous Los. Famous Los was doing his breakdown of the trade. He was going crazy. And I was like, hold on, let me go to somebody else. So I load again. Next thing you know, it was 15 straight posts. Was all Luka in the Laker jersey, AD. And I was like, I got so happy. I haven't been as excited about NBA basketball in a very long time, bro. First, I was in shock. I think I was still in shock when I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen this in a while.
Yeah.
Right? Not this and not at this level. Matter of fact, we probably never seen this, not at this level.
Not at this
Right.
level.
And so, but I was so happy for the league, dog, because I'm like, we about to talk about the NBA.
For sure.
We about to all be excited now.
Everybody. Let's go.
I was like, Bob, The White Network. I'm looking on social media. I see KG and them drop something on their show. I'm like, well, hold on. The White Network got to drop something. Drop something now. It's 1 a.m. Miami. Call Dylan. Cut this video up, throw it out.
Yo, I'm in the car like this. Yo, Dylan, he's like, we about to drop something. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yes.
And I'm like, we going back and forth. I'm trying to coordinate with him. I'm like, all right, these thinking this, these thinking that. And he's trying to send me back options, and I'm like this. Mind you, I'm going to a party. I'm supposed to be engaged. And everybody at the party on their phone, and we all just texting like this, going back and forth. And I'm like, yo, you ready? When you want to post these? Like right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, because usually, like the typical, it's typical to wait till like the next morning.
Yeah. Well, this was on a Saturday night.
Yeah, for sure.
They dropped this joint on a Saturday night.
While they were playing in the garden.
Just had a great game.
While the king was cooking in the garden.
Right.
Cooking with his son on the court.
Yeah, that was fire.
That's different.
Yes.
That's different.
So
I'm fired up about it. Yeah, I'm fired up about it like you.
Well, yeah.
I think change is good. When people get change, a lot of people are accustomed to things being leaked. They're accustomed to knowing ahead of time, and you don't get no surprises.
Right.
Well, guess what? It's finna be nothing but basketball talk all the way through All-Star. Everybody can't wait till Luka put his jersey on.
Can't wait.
But you know what I can't wait for?
Laker jersey.
I can't wait to see AD.
In
When the
Dallas.
Mavericks next to one of my young big fellas, Derek Lively.
Yes.
And
nice.
exactly, I'm like, ooh, I said Dallas may run to the championship.
Yo.
And everybody
They were there last
said,
year.
what? I
They were there last
said,
year.
Kyrie, Klay Thompson, what's the name, played great.
PJ Washington.
PJ Washington played.
PJ great. Quinn Grimes.
Quinn Grimes.
Oh, Grimes. Quinn Grimes.
You throw AD, and then you got both big fellas in there.
Gafford.
You got
You
Gafford.
got
Lively.
Gafford worked
got
out with
two.
me this summer, and D-Live.
Wait, what did AD see? Now you start going back. What did AD just say?
I
We
get two
need a big. Now he got too big.
that can shot block and run and do their job.
Yeah, you like, what was that, Martin? He's like,
Yep.
yo, homie, give me 2 pieces.
Give me
of
two.
cheese. Hook it up.
Because he talked about JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard in
Yes.
that interview he just did, and that's basically
Those two guys-
they're very similar to those guys.
Yeah.
Not the same level,
Right.
You know what I mean? But they're basically
Derek
the
Lively,
same.
Derek Lively
He's
is,
on his way.
bro.
Well, they're younger. Them
Yeah,
guys are a
they're
little bit
younger.
more established
Yeah.
at that time when,
Yeah, for sure.
obviously it's Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
And no one's at Dwight Howard level like that.
So the real question that came to me is, can Dallas win a championship with this group? And
Yes.
I said
100%.
100%. Because guess who coaching the team?
$1,000,000,000.
Jason Kidd.
Yeah,
Boy,
championship
let's-
pedigree.
Come
now.
on, let's talk.
Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson,
Who he won the championship
Anthony
with?
Davis.
What was Jason Kidd's last championship? Who he winning with?
The Lakers.
The Lakers.
He's on the bench.
Yeah,
Right.
with AD.
With AD.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you start hitting all the relationships. You know the Nico relationship with Nike, right? You know that Kobe and that relationship that was built very early with Kobe and AD and Nico.
Yep.
So you see that relationship. Obviously Kyrie and AD got a relationship. So you start seeing the relationships as well because listen, trades is hard.
Yeah.
Families, kids, getting traded, whatever it is, it's crazy. So it's gonna be hard, but these little things can make it a little easier.
Yeah.
And so I just want to tell, this is my view, okay? So we all got our views on the trades.
And don't forget, AD, before the Garden, just so you'll know, he had a 40 and 20 ball in Charlotte. A 40 and 20 ball in Charlotte before they played in Philly. He got hurt third, fourth play in Philly, the stomach, right? He had 40, and him and Jaren Jackson and Victor are the 3 best centers to me in the league.
Right.
Jaren Jackson,
No arguments
Anthony Davis, and Victor.
Right.
They're the best
Can't forget
two-way.
about Jokic as well.
Oh,
I was gonna go
here. No,
two-way
he's not
players.
even in that category.
Yeah. We know
This is only two-way?
I'm talking about
I'm
two-way
sorry, he
players.
one
You're
way.
right. Yeah.
A lot of one way.
And he's really good one way.
fact.
But
But
when you
Jokic
look,
is in his own category.
Yes.
Yeah.
but if you look at what AD has done, AD's hooped this season, D.
AD is AD.
It's AD.
Like we know what we talking about here.
And he hooped in Olympics. And then we trained before he went to the Olympics. So he was in great shape. You watch him kill in the Olympics. You watch him start the season off going crazy. He's had a great year.
Yes, he has.
So I look at obviously I've been a player. I've been involved in my own leaving of a team, traded in the team. I'm now on the other side of it as well, in the investor side of the league. So my mind goes into like, what does this mean overall? And so I started to calculate everything. I said, okay, all right, after my shock wore off a little bit about the trade and when it went down, trading a 25-year-old superstar, I started thinking about the game and the business of the game. And so first of all, I said to myself, before all the reports come out, I said, oh, this wasn't no players was involved in this decision. This was billionaire business.
Yes.
This was at the top. This was the last 12 to 15 years, the players have decided, right, what we want to do. This was the owners, the governors, the billionaires deciding what they want to do. And so I looked at the business of the game. I said, okay, so the NBA, who everyone talks about, the viewership in America is down. We talked about on this show, the NBA is an international game. The NFL, this is where they at. We are here, but we international. And so our viewership, our money, our stars in the game today are all international players for the most part. So now you look at it and you say, okay, one of the biggest international stars now at 25 years old, gets traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest market in the world for sports is the Lakers. And so I look at this and I say, okay, obviously Dallas, like we talked about, this is a win-now situation for Dallas, right? They came off of someone who we all was like, man, it's Luka Magic, he's a star. But how they feel they want to win a championship, they didn't feel that at this time in his career that he can do that with a win-now team. Right? They want a win-now mentality. And so I looked at it, I said, this is amazing from the standpoint of the business of the game. Luka he was number 6 in jersey sales, right? Coming in Dallas. Luka now shoots number 1 in jersey sales with the Lakers. For sure. Now the international market. Think about it. We just signed a new TV deal. A couple, 25 billion. Let's just throw it out there. All right, $25 billion TV deal. So now internationally, you got the top international player in LA. So the viewership, the ticket sales, everybody, Europe, Spain, they all coming into LA. We know how this. So I'm looking at the business and I'm like, yo, hold up. This was an amazing business decision by billionaires.
For sure.
To say, this is what I want for now, and this is what we need as a league. You get 10 years of Luka being the face of the Lakers, but you also get to put him with LeBron James, who, let's say he can play as long as he wants, but you get to put him with the guy who's been the face of the league, who can show him how to be the face of the league, and also, too, who can show him how to take care of himself the way he needs to take care of himself. That is the best example you can have. You put him with the Lakers, you put him with LeBron, go learn, because we need you to be the face of this league, because this is a business, and this is about bread, too. And so I looked at the business side, I was like, this is genius.
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt.
And that's where my mind went. I went business. I'm like, forget this. I know the emotions of the players and the trades and all this, but I'm like, just look at this. In its entire, like, look at this overall and just see how the market has shifted and changed to where now you put the number, I don't know the numbers, but you put one of the top players international in the biggest market in the game, and now you put them with the biggest player in the game to not only play with them and number 1 jersey sale, they're gonna do their thing, but also too, you set them up, you set the league up for the next 10 years, having a face in your top market. Oh. Beautiful.
And the thing is, we always know the Los Angeles Lakers going to get any player they want to. You know, they have the budgets. They have, Los Angeles. So, and now they got the players. So it's going to be super interesting to see what guys, once LeBron, rise off into retirement at some point, what type of players they could get to play alongside with Luka. I'm excited because I believe what you just said. He's going to learn from LeBron. And the number one thing with Luka, he's amazing. He's one of the best players. He can do anything. He needs to work on his body. He needs to work on staying in shape year round. And I think by being with LeBron and taking him under his wing, he's going to understand how to work. And I think that's the biggest thing for him is learning how to work and keep your body in tip-top shape.
We all going, first of all, we all want to go to the game. Like already, everybody I talk to is like, what Laker game am I going to?
Right.
So we're talking about a league who wasn't getting the light, wasn't getting the shine, right? The viewership is down. The conversation is up. The viewership is going up. And it's like the NBA, like we were going through, we got great players in our league, but we're going through a low, right? No changeover really in the faces of the game. It's been KD, it's been LeBron, it's been Steph, and they're great. But the new generation needs somebody else. Well,
Well, they got it.
you just gave us one. You just gave us one.
Yeah.
But now, my question is devil's advocate. I don't even devil's advocate because we really don't know what's the next steps because I always feel like something's about to happen next, especially as a consumer. Do LeBron now just give up? Not give up because do you think this team is a championship team? The Lakers?
Right now? No.
Right,
No.
so now do LeBron wait?
This ain't about LeBron.
This ain't
Right, no, I get that.
He had 30. He had 33 last night.
No,
LeBron gonna do LeBron. This ain't about us.
But the thing is now you're like, are you you're not building around him anymore at this point?
Well, I think that was the play. You know, knowing that I think LeBron next year is going to be his last year because it's on brand. 23 years. That's just how I'm thinking. That's on brand. So I think next year is going to be his last year. I think a lot of people understand that. So get the superstar now. Like when they call, we give you 80 for Luka. What? Heck yeah, give me him now. 25 years old. He's going to be a star the next 10 years and the face of the league. So yeah, let's do that now, and we'll figure out winning championships. At another time.
We'll figure that out.
How you think that conversation went with Dallas? They said Dallas called him and was
This
like,
is
"Hey,
billionaire business.
we want AD," and they was like, "Nah." He said, "We'll give you Luka."
We'll send him now.
Hey, how you think that conversation went?
Deal.
Crazy.
Hey, we want AD. We can win now. No. We'll give you Luka. Okay.
I think the thing is what we got to understand is, and a lot of people don't understand is, it's hard being the face of a league.
Right.
That's hard. There's a lot of responsibilities come with that, but you need to learn how to be. LeBron has been an amazing face of this game for a very long time. We're losing him soon.
Yeah.
So the NBA, us as fans of the league, we need our face, right? And the game just is what it is. It's international. Yeah. Well, the top players, we can go down the list and knock them down. The top players are international players. So give us our face of the league, but you have to learn, Luka, how to be the face of the league. These are the things that come with it. Yeah. You have to be available. You got to be on the court to be the face of the league. Yeah. So let me put you with somebody who's done it as good as anybody to show you how to be. That's how I looked at it. That's how I look at what's going to happen when you talk about what LeBron's legacy is from leaving the game in a good place. Put Luka in a good place for us. That'll lead the game in a real good place.
For sure.
It's a lot that he needs to learn about the game. Like on the offensive end, he's magical. Right. But there's so many other parts of the game that you have to master to be a champion. Yeah. Right out. And to be the face of the league. And so put him with the guy.
Running back to the finals last year, because you got to go back to, he is a franchise guy. He just took the Mavericks
to the finals.
And the West, go look at who he beat to get there. Look at who he beat to get there.
Didn't have a deep team.
Nope. I thought for sure he learned a lot through being in the championship game and losing, and getting beat by a Boston Celtics team that's nothing but dogs. Yeah. And exposing him in certain levels of conditioning. The things that we talk about, we can talk about it, but until you're exposed and you collect your own data about yourself, he has everything inside of him. And sometimes change is great because it allows you to become a new person. It allows you to take your experiences and bring it into the next element of your life. And so all of that experience for him in Dallas was preparing him for this moment now. And so when I look back at what he's done and where he finished last year in the finals and getting smacked and still performing, he set the stage for LA, baby.
What I really love about this is they didn't send him to OKC to get some draft picks or to get some of their young talented players. They didn't send him to the Jazz to get some draft picks. A lot of trades, you send them so your future is taken care of. Dallas went right for now, right? And the Anthony Davis part of this is not going to be as sexy as the Luka part, but we all know it's Hooper's incredible move bringing Anthony Davis into that organization. Great move. Right? They've done a great job of taking care of their players. This is, at 31 years old, you already got somebody in their prime, they star who's won. That was a perfect move for them. But they sent them to the Lakers. Do you understand that? Hey, we want to give you one of the greatest players in the game, LA. What? That is good business.
That is great business.
So here's the thing. I've been watching basketball for as long as I've been watching basketball. How the fuck do the Lakers always do that shit?
They're the Lakers.
Bro,
They're the Lakers. They're the Lakers.
They're like cheating because
Only way it won't happen if it's Boston's involved. They won't do it.
They was looking at Boston like, first of all, ain't nobody messing with Boston right now, dog.
Yeah, nobody.
So they looking at Boston about, y'all ain't about to run this, y'all ain't about to run the table. Hold on, everybody get together.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's slow this down.
Bro.
Slow this down, but let's give them to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Bro, but they said, I mean, what they're saying is, and we'll find out more, the Mavericks called the Lakers.
right.
So because the Lakers had something that they want. So if AD was not healthy and he was not playing at the level he's been playing at from Olympics through this season, he is a two-way player that is
You're right.
unstoppable.
And he's 31 years
And
old.
he's 31.
You're right.
And
You're right.
AD been straight hooping. He had a 40-20 game just a couple of nights ago against Charlotte. And before that, he's kicking butt, he's showing up, he's playing, and he's unguardable. But he's one of the best in switch pick and roll. When you look at AD, I want to look at him from a defensive perspective.
Yo,
I mean, he could be defensive player of the year every year.
For sure.
But
Type of player.
let's get even deeper, D.
Okay.
Like we talk basketball. When you watch AD, he plays 1 through 5 defensively. That means in any situation, late shot clock, 5 seconds or less.
Yeah, he's one of the most versatile players of the game that we've had in our game. It's like a Kevin Garnett type of versatility that AD has.
So let's look at them, right? So his intangibles. When you put a big with the two bigs the Mavericks have, that rim protect, run protect, and they rim run to dunk. When they were dominating the West, they were shooting over 50, like 60% running through the West last year, and those passes was there, but AD could space. So now when you look at his defensive
Got a
tactics,
little Dirk in him?
he got a little Dirk in him.
Got a little
And then
Dirk in him?
And Jay Kidd, to me, is his basketball IQ and the way he coaches players and the way he communicates defensively is going to be amazing for Anthony. Jason Kidd will help him where he's at in his career. Because look at what Jay Kidd did for other people when he was winning.
Well, look what Jay Kidd did for his own career.
Yeah, exactly.
How the end of his career went, right? As a smart player to understand how to still be really effective at the older age when they beat us in the championship. Jay Kidd was probably 37 years old, 30, somewhere around that age. So this was my mind went, D, right? So I went back to Nico Harris. Shout out to Nico. Shout out to Nico Harris.
guy,
First of all, of what he did. And I was like, listen, if you're gonna be in that position, what I dislike is people getting these positions of power and they don't do nothing with them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I looked at Nico and I said, that's being bold. Everybody can't be bold.
No.
Everybody's not in the position. But if you in the position to be bold, to me, that's Pat Riley-ish.
Yeah.
And so I go back to, not the same level, but I go back to what Pat Riley did with us, okay? We come off a very successful year, and then Pat Riley traded for Antoine Walker. We end up getting Gary Payton. We got Jason Williams. We got James Posey. We did a 13-player trade. We just came off the Eastern Conference Finals, right? We coming back with our same team. We good. We got Shaq. We got Eddie Jones, UD, me. We good. Big trade in the summer that changed our team, and it was bold. I remember getting a call like, Pat, what are you doing? We one hurt rib away from going to the finals. Why are you doing? In my mind, I'm like, why are you doing this? You got to be bold. You got to see past what everybody else see.
facts.
And it's not a lot of people that will do that. And so shout out to Nico for being bold and doing something like that because, listen, they were on the cusp. They were good. You take that same team back to the finals against Boston again, what's going to happen?
Same smackdown.
Oh, they're going to get
So he changed it up. Now you take this team in the finals versus Boston. What Boston going to do?
Right.
Right.
Because I
More
don't see
so-
nobody over there guarding AD.
No.
Right.
I know, all due respect to Al Horford, he's a great player, but he can't do nothing with AD.
No.
They don't got nobody over there for AD. So this has just changed the whole dynamic for this team.
Bro, it is. And then if you look at the roster of Dallas, Kyrie, in a whole nother level, you got Klay Thompson.
Oh my God.
Championship pedigree, man.
Oh my God.
Championship pedigree.
But they can guard.
Championship pedigree.
Yes.
One of your two championship pedigree.
Yes.
Championship pedigree. They
By
ain't
the
got,
way-
there's only so much guarding they need to do.
Right.
Exactly.
First of all, send them to them dudes.
Send
Pressure
them there.
and send them down there.
Yeah. All you got to do is make them two, Jaylen Brown and Tatum, take tough shots. Make somebody else beat us. Make them take tough shots. You fund them down there to the paint. You got two long guys down there, pause or whatever, sending that back the other way.
It ain't me this time. It ain't me this time.
You got two dudes. You got the Twin Towers down there sending the ball back the other way, man.
Yeah.
Man.
I just love that I love that both organizations won.
Yeah.
Dallas did what they got what they needed, right? From the player and the personality that they needed in their locker room and with their organization. But they got a win now team. For the next 4 to 5 years, Dallas is a win now team.
Right.
And the Lakers get an opportunity to build into their future, right? The next 10 years, you get to build in the Lakers' future with Luka, because now Luka is going to attract, what D. Wright said, other international star players. This changed the landscape of basketball. Because don't forget, even though the owners made this move, the players still got their move.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. And so if I'm a player right now, first of all, D-Reezy, the next 4 or 5 days, I am nervous every time I get a notification on my phone.
Hey, did y'all see what C.J. McCollum said? Said, man, y'all probably want to pack a little bag, put it by the door, because you never know. If they did this, you just never know.
You never know.
You never know.
We've never seen it.
Bro, it's necessary. I ain't gonna.
It is necessary.
It's necessary.
Dallas is probably gearing up to go get Giannis next year. Do that work?
That don't work. I hate
that
don't work. No, AD and Giannis don't work. Not at all.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Because then,
it's saying,
I get it. It don't.
I think Dallas good.
I
like what Dallas is.
I like
right
what
now.
Dallas
We need to see them. We need to see them, and we
got
get
a
a
good
chance to see
bench,
what
bro.
they're missing.
They got a
because
good bench.
it's the bench.
They got a great.
Well,
bro,
you got
they put together that team. That team, Dallas team is really good. And you know who they have been playing without the last couple of weeks? Luka.
I mean, most of the season. Luka's been hurt a lot.
Yeah. They're very good.
But Nico and his staff, shout out to Mike Finn.
Mike
Shout out to
Finn.
my brother Finn Dog.
Finn.
And his staff, even last year, going back to the moves that was made by bringing in
From
Gafford.
Charlotte, yeah.
Right,
They
by
brought
bringing in
Washington,
Gafford, and it was two of them. They brought in
PJ.
Gafford and they brought in PJ.
Yeah.
Amazing in-season moves.
Yes, it was.
That helped them get to that next level. And they didn't rest on their morals. Let's go again, because we see how close we got.
Close.
And so now, yes, everybody gonna talk about you traded an international superstar at 25 years old, but you helped the league at the same time. But also we helped ourselves be able to win now. And
right now.
can we talk about the $116 million that Luka didn't get from that
Dang.
that Supermax? He's going to the Lakers.
Come on, he'll get that right back.
Let me get that.
He'll get that back. Don't worry, he get
Let me
that
get
right
that.
back. Yeah, he get that back.
He get that.
That sounds crazy. 116 million, he get that back.
He get that back.
That is wild.
And more.
And wow.
Yeah, he get that right back.
I know you guys didn't think about this, but I'm gonna throw it out there. To put on that purple and gold, you gotta have not only talent, but you gotta have swag.
Yes, sir.
You gotta
And
have
I
swag.
want to talk about Luka's swag.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the
Luka Magic, baby. Talk
the
about
Luka
it.
magic, bro.
Yeah.
Because he ain't just an international player. He ain't just.
He got a little sauce to him.
He'll show me.
Yeah, he'll show me.
Show me.
He got a little sauce to him.
Mm-hmm.
And
He got swag.
Listen, love Dallas.
Oh, he about to
We ain't
go.
get a chance to see him in Dallas like we about to see him in LA.
Oh, he about to
All
go.
you see on TV coverage is the Lakers, first of all. And the last couple of years, they've been pulling from the hay, trying to pull topics away from the Lakers. They've been going to the smoking on hay now in the middle of the bar. Now they don't have to pull from nothing. We get every game. Luka gonna do something. He gonna give you something. Now, obviously, don't forget they got the king over there.
Yeah.
Bro, this is just one of the greatest,
It's
one of the
swag.
greatest
Yo,
moves.
so is this the greatest in-season trade that has happened in the last 20 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's not even who.
guess so.
Because you're not trading. You're trading equal value to equal value. I mean, it's like
We haven't seen that.
superstar.
I haven't seen that in a while. I can't remember the last time I ever saw that.
Well, somebody on Twitter said it was an OG. You know, I'm always for the funnies. Everything funny to me. One of these older guys was like, whoa, 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 don't forget about Kareem. And then a young fella was like, come on, OG, none of us was alive. How are we supposed to remember that? So I thought that was funny. So I did hear that Kareem was kind of like, up there with this in-season trade.
Oh, they got him from the Bucks.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Who they trade?
I don't know.
We don't even know. We don't know how the trade was done back then. How you think the trade was done back then? The in-season trade to get Kareem to the Lakers. How you think that trade went down?
A fax?
It might have been a telegram.
Telegram, you're right, huh?
Kareem was meditating when the trade went down. First of all, y'all already know. Y'all know Kareem was in his yoga bag when the trade went down.
They didn't even know he was traded until he came out the locker room in another jersey.
Hey, you don't play here no more.
Don't play it no more, bro.
Right.
They threw him a jersey.
Right.
It's like with my son Xavier. He had a jersey number 4 when we got to the game, and then when the game started, he had number 53. I was like, what happened?
How?
They threw him another jersey. Like, hey, y'all got the same number. You wear 53. That's what they did back in the day with Kareem. They was like, here, wear the Laker jersey.
Yeah. You with the Lake Show.
Hey, the Lakers only got a couple players. They need one more. Wear the Laker jersey. That's how the trades went. We don't know how the trades went down back in the day.
Oh.
This is an epic moment. For the game of basketball, for the game of the NBA, for us as guys who got these microphones, that got these cameras in front of us, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for this.
Yes.
So what do you think is the next one?
I don't care about the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I care about the now.
I'm thinking
not
about
gonna trump
you
this
know what
one.
I'm really thinking about? Luka and LeBron pick and roll. How do you stop it, Mr. Wade? Luka, LeBron, empty side,
Yeah.
pick and roll,
Yeah.
butt naked.
Yeah.
How do you stop it?
You pray.
Yeah.
God,
Did you hear me?
if you can hear me in here with this loud ass arena, please lose the ball off his foot.
Please.
You can't stop that.
Yeah.
And LeBron is cold in that pocket when he go to the 4-man.
Yo, I was talking about Luka screening for him.
But
He
either
play-
way.
Either way. Because then you got
see what I'm saying?
shooters.
Because he posts up, he played a game so.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait. Can't even.
That's a problem.
We have
Luka
Luka
do back?
like this in Linsanity, baby.
Yes. He said, when is Luka do
NBA
back?
in his house is Linsanity. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
when
man,
when is Luka
listen,
back?
I don't know.
We
We
need to get
wanted
him
to
back.
jump on. We needed an emergency conversation about the pod on this Sunday before Monday. We need to talk about sports. More to come from us. More to come from the Y. We just want to jump on real quick and talk about this, man.
Yep,
Hey, well, all I know is when I was in high school, it was a game they used to play. It was called Big Bank Take Little Bank. They just played that game.
Yeah, back.
Here we go.
Big Bank.
Big Bank take